Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times. It's Wednesday, or is it Friday? But you know
No,
what?
it's Wednesday, Wine
Stay
Chronicle Day.
tuned. Stay tuned. Eric has a very good day today. You don't want to miss this.
It's Wine Chronicle Day.
It is definitely Wine Chronicle Day, and it was kind of met with a, oh my gosh, it's already Wednesday. I mean, we just woke up and it was a freaking Sunday morning, and now it's Wednesday. Like, just as
It is.
man.
It is, as Logan says, Hump Day with a holiday weekend coming up for a lot of people. For a lot of people that they have to work it because that's what they do.
Exactly. Well, tell everybody what day it is, and so we could get on with our morning show.
All right. So Wednesday, May 26th is Blueberry Cheesecake Day.
Blueberry.
That sounds good.
Like, I think it actually really is. Well, okay. So tell me something, Eric. What exactly is your favorite cheesecake?
I like strawberry cheesecake.
You like strawberry cheesecake?
Apparently, you got just big and just like ran at the screen. You apparently got excited about strawberry cheesecake.
I'll be like, look at me.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
it's all about the strawberry cheesecake. And the only place I can think of in town is like Shannon's Cheesecake. Are they still around?
Yeah, they're still there. They're still in the office location. Do you remember when I don't know if you remember this pre COVID. Okay,
I do remember a couple things pre-COVID, not much, but you know.
Yeah, pre-COVID, they used to walk downtown and they would just like literally feed everybody little cheesecake and they'd be like, "Come on down here," and it was like the Pied Piper
and hang it out. And I need just a second. Give me a second, bud. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It was a good moment because they would walk downtown and literally just give you cheesecake bites, and ultimately they would just like entice you to go ahead and be a part of something that was you needed to be a part of it. But anyways, good morning, Logan. Good morning, Dale. Today is one of those days where you're just going to go ahead and find out a lot of craziness going on. But at the same time, you have to join us at 12 o'clock today. We're going to be talking about all the great wines that are coming to Back Alley Wine Bar with Sherry. And we're going to talk about some of the events that are going to be happening there as well. So we are also wanting to go ahead and like literally talk about what's happening this weekend. Downtown Prescott, Prescott Valley, Chino Valley. There's so many events happening. You guys are definitely wanting to know about it. But also, we're waiting back for Eric to get back online. I don't know exactly what's going on, but good morning, Kelly. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us this morning. And as if you guys know, the Prescott Times, we do this live, so we are able to go ahead and also say good morning to you. So if you guys want to chime in and talk a little bit or chat with us, we squirrel a lot, so try to stay on topic, but at the same time, go ahead and comment something, get us in the need to know. If there's something that you guys want to go ahead and know more about, just ask the question and we'll be able to go ahead and try to answer them as we are working. Good Maria Hop, good morning. Lisa, good morning to you too as well. Oh, look at everybody's on. Either nobody's working or everybody just wants to go ahead and talk.
Everybody just wants to go talk today. Sorry.
Everybody wants to go and talk today.
Yeah, sorry. I have 7 pallets being delivered, and that it's either deliver or wait 2 weeks. So I had to take that call.
Send them now. Okay, so good morning, everybody. Is Iron Springs? Oh my gosh. Okay, so
all right. So I'm sure. Have you talked about it yet? The tearing down the Mexican restaurant there.
No, but let's talk about what Dale's right now wanting to talk about the Iron Springs nightmare. You know what, Dale? I am on the same page with you. They ended up just basically blocking down from Gail Gardner all the way to Williamson Valley Road. They decided to go ahead and just take out every lane possible in order for them to work on the center lane.
Yep. And they've been warning about it for a while.
Yeah, it's definitely a warning, but you would think that instead of like congesting the morning with all of the traffic and obviously the headaches, they would probably possibly try to do it when it's not so busy. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just one of those guys that likes to think like that, but also because I have to try through it too to get to the schools over there, man. And I tell you what, it is definitely a nightmare. Oh, but let's talk about construction.
Oh, are you talking about like getting to Via Judd? Via Judd's a nightmare anyway, and then you've got all that going on.
Yeah, I remember when we first talked about going to Via Judd and they gave us the map on how to drive. Now I'm a professional, man. I'm a professional.
It's like a little professional until they change it next year.
Yeah, I'm a little go-kart driver in there because it's literally a freaking rink. And if you don't get there right at the right time, you have to go in circles. So you end up missing your opportunity. It's kind of like you miss the off-ramp. It's just a pain in the butt in general, guys. So anyways, let's talk about construction. And as you guys saw yesterday, we saw a pillar of our community get torn down, and we had a lot of stories and people saying, I remember when I had my first margarita there. Yeah. I remember having my first green my first grease scar given there from all the plates that I carried.
So I remember eating there too, San Martin. Why did they end up closing?
Okay, remember? So from the history, from what my perspective is, since being born and raised here, right. The Ochoas are the original owners of the facility, and it just so happens that the mama Ochoa ended up passing away, and gave it to the children. And the children obviously weren't really like wanting to go ahead and keep the legacy going, so they ended up selling it. And obviously that's where everybody's like, oh, it's La Fonda, and then obviously they didn't do too good because they basically just went from El Chaparral to La Fonda, and the locals probably didn't embrace it as they probably could have and should have, and so it's just been dead there for. It's just been sitting there since 2005 from what I've been hearing, and that's a lot of years for it to be sitting there, and the owners couldn't sell it, and they ended up owning like a lot of businesses in the area, and so I guess they decided to say this is not what we want anymore, and so they basically sold that building and also the corner building, which if you guys drive by right now, it will look like a it's what do you call that, the place where you take your tools to buy or sell or whatever. Yeah, one of those things. I don't even know what to call them, man. But anyways, they ended up buying that whole corner, and word has it that it's going to be a Wendy's, unfortunately. So, I mean, not like it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm not a big Wendy's fan. Why couldn't they put like something like everybody wants? Oh, there we go. Heather's like, she knows what's up. Pawn shop. It's a pawn shop, guys.
Well, the pawn shop's gone, and there was a tattoo shop there too.
Yeah, and they just actually moved right across the street, right next to the flower shop that's right there, right next to the job corporation or whatever it is. So yeah, so it's a turn of events. And now we're moving forward, and I guess having another business means we're going to have more eligibility for jobs, which is awesome. And if everybody,
I was hoping part of the deal, San Martin, that Taco Don's was going to get repaved.
yeah, no, I think we need to put enough heat on old Skyler, man, to take care of that place, because I tell you what, that place is rocking, man.
You need a 4-wheel drive to get Taco Don's.
Yes. maybe we should start a meme to kind of like throw a little bit of shade over there to Skyler in his top stories, trying to put people to education rather than trying to educate people. Give us a Taco Don's.
Give us a smooth rub through the Taco Don's drive-through.
Yeah, I feel like we should all go over there. They provide the tacos. We'll have that stuff done in a day, Skyler. Just provide the freaking tacos, man. Tacos and beer. We'll go over there and help you out, man. I don't know what it is. We love the food, but the parking lot, on the other hand, I'm with you on that one, man. It takes us a minute to get out. Yeah. But guess what?
One of my cars, I can't even go over there, San Martin. I'll get stuck. So anyway, enough of that topic. Enough pressure on that. But I do like the tacos.
Yeah, everybody text Skyler and tell him that we need to fix his parking lot over there. The food is good. I mean, like, it really honestly is good. Rock and rolling in that parking lot. Oh man, we're gonna have a meme by the end of the day. Oh gosh, it's not good. But
Right,
anyways,
exactly. But anyway, it is what it is. So let's,
yeah. So if you guys didn't see it, it's now in complete rubble.
mhm.
Eric took a picture yesterday morning of the actual building starting to get taken down, and by late afternoon, around 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, the whole building was down.
And
It's not
it was
now it's a
really
pile of
dusty,
rubble.
San Martin. So if you're not allergic, but if you just are sensitive to that kind of stuff, stay out of that area for a while.
Yeah, and I only feel bad because I feel like, well, hopefully it's not downwind, but the Taco Don's is downwind or right next door to that. So any kind of
You're just gonna get a little extra, right? Something.
yeah,
Yeah.
your burrito's gonna have a little bit of El Chaparral stuff in there. Oh, I love making fun of things. But hey, guess what? The biggest thing that just happened up, Carbella's is opening up tomorrow, Thursday,
Awesome.
with a little bit of a change time. A new chef, which happens to be the son of one of the owners, and he literally quit his job down in Phoenix. He is a 2007 culinary graduate, so he has a lot of like skills. We are going to be helping them, promote it, and then also try to be there to taste some of the food and just get the ambiance back on. So they got a new staff, they got a new manager, they got things that are trying to work for the positive
That's
and
great.
also move forward. And the weekend is coming, so it's Memorial Weekend. So as Eric said,
Is the menu changing at all, or is it going to be the same? They have new stuff because I heard somebody comment on the thing about unlimited mimosas. Is that still a thing?
I as of right now, they are just trying to get those doors back open.
Okay.
There is a menu on their website that you can go check out. The actual calendar of events needs to be put back up. So I think they're reworking the whole scenario. They had to. It was one of those things that was just getting a little bit out of hand, so they had to pull the brakes and start that portion back over. I think it's going to be a lot of the same foods, but at the same time, it's going to be met with a lot of family oriented scenarios over there. So it's going to be
one of the coolest locations. And I think I've told you, like during the holiday parades and things like that, you just you get a big family together and keep buying food and stuff, and you can park right there in that bar and have awesome seats.
Yeah, but now that you have to go cocktails, I wonder if you could just sit outside. I'd be like, can I get another?
That's true. That's true. You could sit on the curb.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're allowed to drink out on the curb. I don't know if there's abilities for public drinking. Are you allowed to do that downtown Prescott?
Public. I don't think that's legal. I don't think you're allowed to have open containers downtown.
Oh man, I don't know. So to emphasize on all the cool things that are happening this weekend, there is so many events that are happening. The Downtown Business Partnership is definitely a place to go for your calendar of events for them right now. And also the Chamber of Commerce is stepping up and doing their portion, and also the city of Prescott. So there's 3 calendars in its own right mind that you guys can go ahead and follow to see what's going to be happening downtown Prescott, Arizona, or Prescott Valley. Prescott Valley is
just blowing up, San Martin.
Yeah, it's just out of
everything else. Don't forget that on Friday is the Splash Pad opening in Prescott. They're going to do a big ribbon cutting, and then also, don't you have a mixer coming up?
No, I think it was sorry. Tomorrow night, yes, we're going to be doing it at Prescott Vibe. And then immediately after that, I have to jam out and get on the airplane to California. So I'll be in Anaheim. I'll be doing an actual live remote from Anaheim, California. And then we have a meeting with Arizona Downs because next Tuesday is the first race that is going to Arizona's Downs, and you guys want to be a part of that. We are definitely 100% on board with those guys. We are going to be promoting their events. So if you guys don't hear anything from them, please come back and check from us. We'll have press releases, live video feeds, live anything that we could possibly get out there, so to get them on our radar and our map for all of our viewers out there. So if you guys want to know more, make sure to follow us first on all of our social
and I was at Vibes Juice Bar yesterday with the Chamber, and it is good, San Martin. So if you've got a business and you're in the local area, you certainly want to go to the tomorrow night's event.
Yeppa. And also, we have the shows that are popping up for the actual Prescott Valley. So Yavapai College basically took all of their shows that they were having at their facility in Prescott, Yavapai College, their location there, the theater, and they're moving
it's really nice
all the way out to Prescott Valley, and all of those are going to be theater on the green. So they have changed the concept. I heard they're remodeling the college, so that's one of the reasons why they're not going there. I think that's what the reason why. But ultimately, all of those events are going out to Prescott Valley, which is huge for the Prescott Valley scene. Last Sunday was ABBA or something like that. If you guys don't know who that is, I think it was an actual tribute band. So I don't know if it was actually them, but there's a lot more coming into Prescott Valley that you definitely got to keep notice to. So if you guys want to be more a part of that, let us know. We're going to go ahead and try to promote all of it as it runs across our desk.
Speaking of Prescott Valley, when is the next Wranglers game?
June 5th.
June 5th,
which is next weekend.
All right, I want to do. Are we doing a whatever tailgating party?
Yes, we'll be back out there and enjoying it. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything going on in June. I won't be able to make all of the events, but it was actually fun. They ended up having a game this past weekend out of town. They ended up losing that game, so hopefully they can go ahead.
Do they televise those games or no?
Yeah, on YouTube actually.
Okay, so when they're out of town or you can't make it, you can watch them on YouTube. You should post that link.
Yeah, for some reason they didn't post it last week, or else we would have shown it. I guess there was technical difficulties out there that we didn't acknowledge or know about, so that kind of sucked. But
okay, cool.
Anyways, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of events, so you guys have to keep up. And I actually wrote in the post, like, guys, it's been a whole year since we've had a real Memorial Day weekend. So, Eric, what is your plans for the Memorial Day weekend?
Well, I'll definitely be here. I was wondering, is there a parade or anything going on this year? Because last year I know that they were all canceled. But is there a Memorial Day parade this weekend? I know there's a fair, but any updates on anything like that? I'll be around town, so I want to see some of it.
Well, they're doing they usually do at the VA. They usually do a Memorial Day little thing over there, but that's also on Veterans Day and stuff. So there's a location. I'm not familiar yet with all of the stuff that's going down. I know that there's a lot of sales. They go Memorial Day sales everywhere. So there's sales everywhere.
There's definitely a fair downtown, and I mean we always do that every year. And normally people come into town that we know that do it. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah. But once again, it's one of those moments where you're just like, wow, it's kind of crazy because it felt like we did take a break for a whole year, and now we're like getting back into it. Everybody wants to get in on. I feel like the Roaring 20s ended up being the Roaring 21.
Right. Well, we just had people leave one of our short-term rentals that we know that live in Southern California. And they said, so they left on Monday or Tuesday. And the text I got was like, yeah, down the mountain, it's hot and everybody's got masks on and everybody's really restrictive still. It makes me feel like we're in a bubble.
Yeah. And it's true. So we're headed to California ourselves. And I don't even know what the rules are there. And then
are you going to the parks?
I don't know. I mean, to be in all honesty, I didn't write the itinerary. I'm just going on the trip.
Got it. Yeah, no, the parks are pretty strict. They may be checking for like vaccine cards and things like that at the parks. But it's still pretty restricted in California. So bring extra masks.
Yeah, I got my vaccine card.
Okay, on the next thing.
I got my vaccine card. I'll show you right here. So, you know what, Eric, the best thing about it is that we're back to almost normal around the area. Prescott seems to be 100% on that level of back to normal, normalism in a general sense. We haven't been met with too much like restrictions and you can't do this, you can't do that. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously there's some disgruntled, scenarios going on around the area, but not too much to the point where it makes you feel like we were at the same place last year. So,
Well, I
you
think I
know,
heard half the population is vaccinated in the country or close to it, and that eases a lot of things up. I mean, that's freedom for a lot of people, even those that aren't vaccinated for sure.
well, they were saying that Yavapai County is close to 90% vaccinated. So, I mean, I
Real
take
is
that.
that's got to be above a certain age group.
Yeah, well, because they decided to not do the children until afterward, right?
Yeah, they're just releasing the children now, and then that's another thing. So kids, a lot of the high schools all graduate this week, like in the next 3 days. They are done. So school went longer this year because they took some of the snow days as COVID days, and of course tacked it all on. So everybody's getting out late this year, but they're done this week. And so congratulations to class of 2021. You survived, literally.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy year, I think, for all of them. So, what's kind of crazy, I'm like looking through here, and my last Terry Ferniti was the 21. I used to get them every morning, but here we are. I wanted to see the numbers as far as how many people have been reported as vaccinated in the area.
I think it's at a county level, but they're out there. I'm sure they are.
Yeah, there is definitely.
How is that event schedule coming? Are we up yet? People
Uh,
want to know what's going on.
oh, with the event schedules?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't even talk about that. We just like literally got over the whole permalink, and I'm sitting here waiting for things to be broken, and so therefore I'm just sitting here still waiting for the things to be broken. But it looks like everything is good to go. So now we could go ahead and focus on a couple more. We ended up getting another person to be working with us, and that's what Maria Colby is doing for us. She's going to be helping out on the foods and also
She is
sales.
that Prescott Good Eats group that she runs and posts on. Like she is everywhere all the time, always supporting all the local restaurants. I mean, it's amazing. She does a great job.
Yes, and I'm glad to have her aboard. We have some great things going on and behind the scenes. So I had to teach her everything that I've been doing just to make sure that I knew exactly what to teach. So she's on board and helping out the back. So there's a lot of things that will start transpiring. But I tell you what, Eric, it's a work in progress. Whenever you have something that is like the Prescott Times, you start off on this like little like thought, and then all of a sudden it's literally the snowball effect where it just starts going, woo! And
Right.
now it's on the big level of, oh my gosh. And I mean, to be in all honesty, I mean, let's just face the facts. COVID definitely had an issue on how we were moving forward and how the momentum was going to be moving forward. And since, Arizona decided to quote unquote open up, it's been one of the most crazy and most insane things. So it's like, what do we tackle first and how do we tackle it? So it was like, here we are trying to tackle the back end of the website to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to. And then all of a sudden they're like, open up. And then now everybody's like events. And you're just like,
well, and all the people that started businesses through this and started side hustles. And I mean, wow. And now they're like, they spent the time the last year, like getting ready, getting their stuff in order, getting their brands together, getting their ideas together, lining up product. And now they're just ready to blow up and market it. I mean, I see you run around constantly and all the new sponsors, which you need to run the sponsor role. It's just, I mean, blowing up with people that are starting their thing, which is great to see. I mean, that's what we need. The world runs not on Dunkin', but on small business.
Yeah, as of right now,
maybe coffee.
Definitely the small businesses out there. So we really appreciate all of you guys. And as Eric says, we need to go ahead and run the reel. And so I do as I told. Check out. things that
All
I
right.
have to do. One of the things I have to do is definitely update it. There's so many new business partnerships on there that need to be there, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys. It's just one of those things that so soon we're gonna need a graphic design guy or girl.
Yeah, careful. Yeah, exactly. It could be anybody.
And then we're gonna have to go ahead and obviously have somebody that manages me because Jesse can't seem to do it. Nobody seems to.
If you have a problem, just call Ceci and be like, "Hey, he's a problem."
Yeah, definitely. Ceci will definitely handle it. If you guys can't get a hold of me, try to get a hold of her, and then she'll get a hold of me.
I gotta put her number in my phone. Just that now I know.
You were like, Martine, get over here, man. Get over here. I need you over here, man. So, anyways, guys, it's a big, long process. We got a lot of things to do. I've been actually trying to figure out the whole all the stuff that you're allowed to bring on an airplane. I've never been on one, so I'm just like.
Well, it sounds very entertaining, and you should absolutely film it.
I'm gonna try, Eric. I'm definitely gonna try.
When they haul you off the plane and put you in the TSA holding cell, they do take your phone, just so you know.
Okay. Well, we'll try to plan it all out.
And generally, you don't scream and throw your hands up in the air when you're taking off.
Okay. I'll be like, woo!
Right, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
It's frowned upon. But
let's go ahead and get you guys to your day. Make sure you do something good for somebody, and also, maybe I was gonna try a different what do you call that? Outro. My outro. Nah, let's just go keep it the same. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. Remember, love always wins.